So welcome to you. Would you like to spend a little bit of time introducing yourselves before we begin with the panel presentation? So let's begin with Raphaela.
Hi, my name is Raphaela. I am Brazilian, but I'm currently living in Portugal. I am in a gap year, but I'm joining university the next semester. I'm 18 years old and I did School of Humanity last year, their summer program. And I learned a lot about doing presentations. And since I felt confident, I decided to join today as well. Thank you.
Thanks, Raphaela. I'm going to pass it over to Mariam now.
Hi, I'm Mariam. I'm 16 and I'm from the UK. I've recently just finished my School of Humanity program, which was the Ascend program. And I was part of this sustainability cohort, and I've learned so much on kind of that topic, but also just on how to work well and time management and everything.
Brilliant. Thanks, Mariam. I'm going to pass it over to Lalaine now.
Hello, I'm Lalaine Anis from Pakistan, and I am a learner of School of Humanity from the cohort Jupiter, which is from the high school program. And yeah, I'm happy to be here and very nice to meet you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Lalaine. I will now pass it over to Reem.
Hello all, my name is Reem Dal. I am 15 and I recently graduated from the Ascend program, which is the after-school program for School of Humanity. I was part of the Challenge Future of Medicine, and I will be a panelist and moderator today.
Brilliant, thank you, Reem. I will pass it over to Ryan.
My name is Rayyan. I was recently in the Ascent program, part of cohort leader of School of Humanity. It was a very enjoyable 6 months, and I'm here to be one of your panelists.
Brilliant, thank you, Rayyan. And last but not least, Kirtana.
Hi everybody, hope I'm audible. My name is Kirtana Anand. I'm from India. I'm 17 years old and I did the summer program at School of Humanity last year. I was in the challenge pathway of sustainable cities, and I developed something called SELES Student Empowerment Program, which is a resource that focuses on getting opportunities and resources to students alongside translations who do not have access to them. So I will be presenting today. I will be acting as a panelist, and I am so glad to be here, and I cannot wait to share with you guys all the information that I have. Thank you.
Brilliant. Thank you so much for introducing yourselves, everybody. Just before we move on, I'd like to say a big thank you to Tywin for your co-hosting this today in the gift. And I think it's time for you to finish with the co-hosting. So thank you very much for joining us today, Tywin.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. You're very welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, Tywin. Thank you. Okay, so I am going to pass it over to Reem, who is going to moderate a panel on how to give the perfect presentation. So Reem, without any further ado, over to you.
Hello all. So now we're going to be talking about how to prepare a perfect presentation or a good presentation. The first speaker is going to be Raphaela, who will be talking about how to mentally prepare yourself for giving a presentation. So I'll pass it over to her.
Thank you. So I'll start sharing my screen if that is okay with everyone. Okay, can everyone see it? Okay. So, yes. Hi everyone. As you know, my name is Raphaela, and today I'll be presenting to you guys on how to mentally prepare for your presentation and eventually for the perfect presentation. So, to begin with, who am I? Like I said, I am Brazilian. I actually live in Portugal right now, and we'll be joining university here on the next semester. Some things I like are photographing the sunset, enjoying nature, and also reading good books. So, yeah, those can be my passion. And just like many of you guys, I had a lot of presentations during high school, middle school, and I used to feel very nervous. I would forget my lines, would try to read what's on the slide, and it would be sometimes very, very not good. And then last year, I joined School of Humanity on the Creating Virtual Work staff. And it was the first time that I actually felt confident and comfortable about my presentations with all the things we learned there. And that's why I decided to join today, because I felt confident enough and wanted to share that knowledge with you guys. So let's get going. And first of all, did you guys know that 75% of the world's population is affected by claustrophobia? That can mean anything because we don't know what that word means. And well, according to the Cambridge Dictionary, claustrophobia stands for the fear of public speaking or speaking to a group of people. So it is more common than we think it is. So why is it so hard to speak in public? Some reasons can be social anxiety in China is actually related to the claustrophobia, leading to intrusive thought and feeling like everyone is bored. And it gives you that fear of judgment, which makes you not speak as clearly as you could have been, not being as good as you could be. So that fear of judgment can also come from presentations that are evaluative, or the feeling of embarrassment, and that constant thought that is also intrusive of what is the public thinking, leading to you feeling unprepared, like don't knowing how to deal with some unexpected events, or forgetting lines, zooming too much, maybe having to stop what you're saying and breaking that line of thought, which can be actually quite embarrassing, making you feel confused, making the listeners feel confused. And these are all we are going to be fighting today. So I decided to share these tips on how to overcome this fear, how to start defeating glossophobia, and actually be able to speak your mind and share your ideas with the world. So the first tip is actually practice a lot. And I think that we get really shy, even on groups. So start by practicing with yourself, maybe explaining to the camera, filming it, and then if you feel comfortable enough, go into a small group of people and just do that until the day of your presentation itself. Go deep into your subject and in your presentation. Confidence can be born by knowing what you're going to speak, which pieces of information you want to say, and when they're coming up, like knowing your presentation, which slide is after, that can make you feel secure of what is happening, like you're in control, and that anxiety just vanishes. Another tip I want to give is check out for distractions, mainly if you're online presenting, because we normally are on our home, on our house, and it can be very distracting, like sounds, like people talking, or things that are in our point of view that other people can see, that can be very distracting. So beforehand, check out for this so you don't get distracted and don't mutter, and can give a perfect presentation. Also get inspired and practice with how experienced people present, like watching TED Talks, watching how your teachers do classes. It can be a little overwhelming and you can feel like you're inferior, but you're just on the same walk they have been one day. So just get inspired. And if you feel like you want to mimic some behaviors that you feel are good for a presentation, you can do that too, until you develop your own way of presenting. And last but not least, of course, relaxing exercises and meditation. I really feel like those are important before a huge presentation, something that is important when you want to pass an idea. And meditation is a long time habit that you could evolve to fight once and for all that claustrophobia. So yeah, those are my tips. Thank you so much for your attention. And please, if you guys have any experiences, any questions, I would be happy to answer. Thank you.
Thank you, Raphaela, for that amazing presentation. I know too many people who try to overcome their fear of presenting by preparing a whole speech and reading it out, but it is very important to be comfortable and natural, like you just did while presenting, so you can truly reach the audience. If anyone has any experiences or questions to add, please write them in the chat so I can share them. Does anyone have? I'll wait for about maybe 30 seconds or a minute.
I just want to say this is a wonderful presentation. It was helpful for me and probably many viewers watching this.
Thank you so much. I'm happy to help.